Hello everyone, and welcome to my live stream. I hope you all are doing really well. I know it's a late one tonight, and hope everyone has been having a good Wednesday, enjoying how the day went for you. Hope tomorrow you have a good Thursday. As I promised in my last live stream, where I did the life and times of Jimmy B, I would be back with another live stream, and I was gonna do a build. And so I kind of been going through my little arsenal of build ideas, and the one that I settled on was more of a contemporary style build. So I just kind of called this a contemporary abode, and I don't know if I'm gonna stick to everything, but I'm gonna try my best to. I'm not sure. Let me turn the game sound down just a little bit, because I don't want it to be too loud. Before we get into this, I just want to let you know I'm using like a mixture of different homes that I have seen, and I've taken inspiration from all of those to come up with this build. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Please feel free to go ahead and like, definitely share if you care, and subscribe, because it is all free and it does help my channel grow, and it also lets me know if you like what you see. So I know most people who come to my channel tend to probably know me for building, and I've just started doing some let's plays on my channel as well, so I'm gonna do a bit of both. I'm not gonna lie, you probably may see a little bit more builds and let's plays, but I'm just trying to, just grow and do more than just building. But for the most part, I love building. I am a CC fanatic, so I do use CC a good bit. Now, if the ratio is kind of sort of off on the screen, it's because my monitor is huge. So the ratio that you're seeing probably will be a little bit different. So if it looks off, if you don't see like my panel down here at the bottom, that's because of that. Now, of course, I can scale it down, but for the most part, y'all mainly just want to see, or mainly need to see, the bills. And before I get too deep into this, I want to thank the new subscribers that have clicked that button. I really appreciate it. I want to welcome you all, and welcome back to anyone who's been here since the inception of my channel. So with my let's plays or my builds, I tend to talk about random things, so that might be something that happens as well on the video tonight. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. I kind of have a little bit of an idea as to what I want to do. I think the tricky thing for me is going to be just getting the roofing right. So I'm praying I picked a big enough lot, because I didn't want this house to be like super big. Let me see something. And why is it in the Sims like these little openings that make it seem like you can have a driveway? They're never in the right place. Like, see that? I could have done this lot and done the house this way. Do I want to change lots? I tell you what, I'll start on this lot, and if I feel like it's not big enough, then I'll move it over here to this lot. Oh, I forgot to tell you or show you guys where I was. I'm in Newcrest, I believe. I think that's where I decided. Yeah, I'm in Newcrest, and I'm over here on the Midtown Meadows. I believe that's where I went. No, I'm sorry. I'm over here. I'm like, what? I'm over here on this side. Okay, let me jump back into it. Yeah. So I was trying to not build in the same place, and I got to be real careful with this, because the more builds, a lot of times you can have some issues, and I've heard some people saying that they've been having issues with their Sims game, having problems with too many saves. I think I'm gonna bring this down here. Yeah, do a foundation. Yeah, we're gonna do a foundation. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me raise this up. Yeah, we'll start there. Now, this house is a little tricky, so The garage portion of the house is a little bit more recessed. So I'm gonna do like this. And then I'm gonna push this back. I think maybe 1 or 2 towels. Okay, maybe 2 towels back. Real quick, let me grab a car. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need this whole lot. I probably should have went to the other one, but it's cool. Wow, my debug is pulling up everything. I didn't even know I had that on. Okay. And I'm gonna try my best not to be on too long, y'all. I say that every time, and I'm on here for like over an hour and change, but I try not to be on too long because I know, weeknight live streams, people got stuff to do and places to go. So if I'm on here too long, that would be why. 1 second here. Okay. Grab this. I think I might have to let me turn the debug off real quick. There we go, because it's pulling in stuff I don't really need right now. Okay, cool. All right, let me go to the bottom. Okay, I think something is wrong with this. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I'm really loving the tool mod with this switch tray now, so you don't have to like scroll through. You just scroll down, grab what you want. I may have to let's just throw this car in here real quick. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a 2-car garage or not. It really just depends on what I can fit. Where's that truck? I need the long, I'm not sure why. There we go. I just needed a longer vehicle. Yeah. And this one, I'm gonna lower it down. So when I put the door and everything in, it'll look pretty decent. Okay, let me go ahead and jump back into building. Definitely want to do a foundation. Not a foundation, a front porch. It's going to be a really small front porch, so, well, not super small, but small enough. This is not exactly what I think we want to bring that up a little bit more. Let's see. Okay. All right, let me jump to the second floor. And second floor is gonna have a little something like this. I may have to go over one. And then it's almost like it's a little hallway right there. And then I'm just gonna bring this kind of sort of here. Go. I'm trying to like look at the little sketch I made. Okay. So okay. Yeah, so there's a little porch area that's on the side the garage is on. Like I said, y'all, I'm just kind of adapting a few different houses into one, and that is way more difficult than it probably should be. But hey, it is what it is. Okay, got that. All right, so on the back, it's a little bit weird as well. So there's a little bit of a window, and I know this is going to look really crazy right now, but just trust the process, y'all. Sometimes building, you just have to just go with it, even when it doesn't make sense. But in the long run, it will. Okay. Let me pull this one into this one. And it's okay if my little sketch here doesn't end up being exactly what I want, because, you know, every build can be adapted to your own liking. So okay. And this needs to kind of come in a little bit. Oops, let me bring this line over. Okay. Now, let's see. Main thing is, do I have the roofing that I need? Oh shoot, I need to push this window back. Dang, no, let me not do that. So this is 6 tiles, so we're gonna push. I'm gonna just make a quick little square, because this is gonna actually stick out a little bit. So I'm gonna push this line back. This wall back some. Because the front of the house, I took the front of one of the houses that I really like, and it has a lot of character to it. Let me do something real quick. Let me throw these windows in so I can see how it looks. I may have to use overlap the windows a bit. Nah, that don't look so good. It looks crazy. I know I got a window here like this. Let's see something. Yeah, let's change the wall height. I need an all black window. Flip it around. And then I need the other window to this one. I think I have a window very similar to what I'm looking for somewhere in here. Lord only knows where it's at. This is similar to what I'm looking for. Now I know Mystique has some really good window options. This is kind of sort of similar to what I'm looking for. Let's see. Okay. Just try go for that for right now. This is kind of sort of like what I'm looking for this one, but I don't like the window. So, well, let me not say I don't like it. It's just not what I'm going for. The windows are going to be kind of similar to this. Yeah, let's go for that one. Let me switch this out. Okay. And I'm doing this to kind of get an idea of, you know, how the build is going to look. The front windows are floor-to-ceiling windows. And this is close. This is very close to that. Let's go with this. I know it's not exactly, actually, truth be told, I like this one a little better. Now, this will be perfect, but the problem is the way that the roof needs to go. Okay, there we go. Okay, it was just in the wrong. There we go. Yeah. All right. Now, struggle roof. Let's do this. And I'm doing, like I said, I'm just kind of like doing this just to see how I want things to be. All right. Definitely need the roof that way. And the roofing on the house is very much weird. It's very weird, but we gonna work it out, okay? Alright. I'm gonna do this here. And worst case scenario, if I don't like the way it looks, it's gonna get changed. Back of the house, the roof is like this. Like I said, the front of the house, pretty much like the front of the house, and I want to say, if not the entire backside, I took from one house, because it was just different, y'all. It was just very unique. Let me get, I'm trying to find the picture. See something. I want to make sure I have the, it's all right. So I think this came over. See something. To slide this back some and then bring it down, because they really intersect, like the roof intersects on the side, so something kind of like that. The overhang is more so here on this side than it is anywhere else. All right, so now this part is where I might run into some trouble, but we're gonna try to make it work. Let me just get, it doesn't even need to be perfect. Okay. Do something here. I'm so rusty on like modern and contemporary bills. Copy this. Remove. This needs to go like, oh no. That's not what I want. Shoot. Okay. That's more so what we want. See, I'm gonna run this into that as well. I'm trying to decide, do I want to just get rid of the overhang? Yeah, that looks a little better. Technically, there is overhang on one of the houses that I chose. There's overhang on it. Do this. And then I need to copy that. There we go. Alright. So this little wall, I need to grab these and push these back. Because the garage lines up with the window that's above it. So bring that line. Bring that back. Bring that back. And I'm sure it's probably an easier way to do this, but actually no, I did that wrong. Oh, I did that wrong. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna push this back. Yeah, there we go. So the garage is actually sticking out more. And you know what? Since I have the room, and this can be kind of like a little. Okay, I got an idea for that because this is not going to be exact. Okay. So now, hopefully this kind of makes sense. You know, where I'm going. Okay. So the roof is on fire. Let's go with a metal roof. I need the darkest roof I can get. Let me see something. This ain't really what I was going for. That's not black. The swatch is black, but that's not black. Okay. Well, maybe I'll have to do this then. Change the color. Here we go. Ooh. There we go. Much better. I'm like, why does the lighting look like that? Okay. I'm gonna go with, oh no, that's not. Let's do this. Bring this down. Bring this over. Now, the one thing about the porch roof is that it definitely had overhang. It came out like this in the front. So I'm trying to make it as flat as possible because for some reason it's escaping me. On the last contemporary house I did, it was like very early on in my channel. It's escaping me how I did that roof. And welcome to anyone joining this stream. So if y'all don't hear me say that, it's not because I don't see you. It's just because I'm building here and I'm focused. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and put in the steps. The steps are let's do 2. I want to shorten the front porch a little bit. Let me see. Because when I say that front porch is small, it's small. I don't know how I like that. For this to be like a contemporary style house, it is a touch of modernism to it. I think I need to put the columns in and go there first. No, we don't want that. I want a square. And it needs to be more of like a redwood. Yeah, let's go like that. Oops. Girl, why you move it? Okay. So I'm gonna bring the porch back over. Because the columns are like literally, it's 2 next to each other. And this is the front of the house that I'm actually using. Now that I kind of have an idea, and change these windows out. I want a all black window. Still, because the windows are really tall in the front of the house, and then on the side of the house they're a little bit smaller, but they're like, you know, square and skinny. So something's to a window here, we'll do a window here, and there's a window here and a window here. Oh, I need to fix the roof. On the garage side is where this roof is similar. Because the roofs do something like that. Yeah. Oh, that's different. But the thing is, you really can't tell that this roof is like doing that from the front. It's mainly just from the side. So I think I just need to shorten this just to make it match up. I kind of like that though. It's a little bit of a weird detail, but it looks, truthfully, it looks better like that to me. And I'm gonna bring this in. Yeah, because on this side, this is the only side that has that type of a roof on the side. I'm gonna be real, anyone who really builds like this house in real life, I would feel so bad for them because the roof alone is very tedious to do. Yeah, let's make it flatter. And I'm gonna kind of go over this way with it. Oopsie daisy, didn't mean to do that. feel like we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna play around with this roof though, because I really don't like the way that it's looking. And I need to raise this up so that you can see that shape a little bit more. So I'm probably gonna have to raise this up and this up. And pull them into each other a little bit more. So I'm not liking that. Let me undo all of this. The way that I had it where the roof, wait a minute, it was like this. The way like that, that's definitely different. That looks better to me. Because then I get this roof, the image on this side like it is in the actual picture. And then the front is fine. And then this. So like I said, in the real picture, the roof is, when I say weird, it's very weird. Let me copy this and do this on the back. Let me get, and I probably should have clarified that more. So like the back side of the house is like pretty much the outside I used from the original image of one of the houses, and then the front, yeah, let's just say the exterior. So the entire exterior of the house, I pulled that from one house. And then like the garage, a few of the like different things I pulled from different houses. So like I said, it doesn't make sense right now, but we're gonna trust the process and see where this goes. See if I can make it look a little like something. One second, let me bring this down. Now, I'm gonna make this into a little bit of a mudroom off of the garage, and this works perfectly because then I can recess up this back, and I'm gonna push this back a little bit more. Hold that thought. I may have to do this a little differently. Okay. Yeah, because this side is recessed and then the middle is not. So let's pull this forward like that. Pull this forward. Bring this over. And I'm gonna bring this wall over. Oh no, that's not. Let's do it like this. See? Okay, so it's not exactly like what I envisioned, but here. We're getting somewhere though. Cool. Okay, so I think what's gonna pull this all together is gonna be the siding. So the wallpaper that's on the side. So let's go for that. I need some wood paneling. And then I need And of course, I'm probably gonna change this out at some point, so it's not gonna all, you know, be the exact same. Let me take that down. Or not. I'm sorry, not the exact same, but I'm probably going to end up with some paneling that is a little different. For the most part, the whole sides of the house is a gray, like a gray stone. So grab a nice gray stone that I like. Ugh. I'm really starting to get real tired of these doggone textures. Not textures, but not being the way I need them to be. Or being broken. This is not exactly the right match. This is, and I'm actually going to change this because this is not exactly the same texture that I need to go for. But pull the front back up, because on this house it is actually 3 different textures for the house. So let me go back to my siding and see if I have, there we go. So it's more of a light siding, and then it is a darker siding. So let's go light here and light here and light here. And then the back. Okay. And the reason I'm like up here, like, why does it look like this? Okay, that's because this is actually supposed to come in. Yeah, because this side is the darker side. Let's see, how does that look? There we go. Okay. So now I thought I had like an industrial. Where is that doggone side that I need? It's like if I have to, I'll use that, but I know I have something in here like that. It might be a towel, but it's like really weird. You know what? I'm gonna use that. I need a dark gray. Until I can find what I'm actually looking for, I'm just gonna put this on here as like a little placeholder. I know it looks weird right now, but trust the process. Trust the process, y'all. That's gonna be what I'm just gonna keep saying. Now over here is actually where the stairs are gonna end up being. Let me see something. Is this it? See? That looks bad. Ooh, that looks bad. So I may have to change up the siding. This actually is almost similar to what I'm looking for, but I'm definitely probably going to change the siding up. Okay, let's do this one because this is predominantly the top. I'm going to do that. And I'll do that. I may have no choice but to do it like this. And actually, if I just lowered this down, there we go. Now, this is kind of sort of what the house looks like, except for the roof. The roof is not exactly correct, but that's okay. This is just an adaptation. So, let's get some big windows here. Go to 3. Now, so the first window is more of a wide window at the top. So we have 1, 2, 3 wide windows at the top. And of course I may change them out. Now at the bottom, it is the long windows, but the problem is, we can't do something like that. Only problem is that's kind of how it looks on the side. There's like a space between the top windows. Yeah, kind of sort of like this. It is kind of like a little space between. It's smaller than that, but close. All right, real quick, like, my goal was to get all the windows put in and get the doors in, get some of the landscaping started. Okay, now we'll delete that floor because this is open all the way down here. So the front door is going to be right here, and then this whole portion is open. I think I want to do black stairs, so let's just put the stairs in. I'm gonna need to rotate this because, dang it, hold on, let me rotate the stairs. Because in the side of the house, it's the stairs right here. And they are up against the window, so let's see something. Where'd the other window go? Child, I lost the window. Oh my goodness. I lost the windows. Oh. Girl, how you did that? Oh, shoot. Okay. Oopsie. want to shrink them no more. Let's just leave it there. And actually, the stairs go the other way. They're backwards. Shoot. Let's see something. So it's kind of like, let me rotate it one more time. And every time I rotate, I gotta, okay. Stay right there for a minute. You know what? This literally, I think it's just how I had them. I think I didn't curve the stair around like it should be. So, yeah. Now I just need to rotate it. Here we go. Because it comes down like that. And there's a little bit of a landing. So hold on. See if I can put this in. And then sit this down on top. Because it is a bit of a landing space right here. Okay. That's cool. I'm going to fix it. So let me bring this out this way. Building is trial and error, and it's a lot more error tonight for me. Okay. So this is the landing space, and then we have this. Oh good, it flipped all the way around, so I need to rotate here. There we go. And now I'm gonna close the wall in and hope that we don't have any issues. See? Why this is not lining up the way I need it to line up. And actually, let me do this. Let me space it out just a little bit. Drop them down. Trying to line them up as close to perfection as I can, but you know, it's not gonna be exactly perfect as I would like it to be. Even though this doesn't really look that great, it looks more blue. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, now let me go ahead and throw some more windows in. I prefer the windows to match up to the outside, so I'm going to probably delete the walls and put the walls back in because I really don't want the windows to be too off. I like the way that window look. Definitely different. That's not even how I look, but that's doggone nice looking there. Okay. On the side there is a 2-panel window. Did I pass it? Let me go back up to the top because no, I didn't know that was by Silhouette, and I might be watching that. Yeah, it is by her. So here it is. I need black, and it's gonna be up here at the top. And I may change those windows out. I'm gonna do another one down here at the bottom. I'm gonna kind of move that and stagger it, and then on the side is another single window. Okay, did I do? I forgot what windows I did. These are the windows. Okay, and then I have this one more, which I think is gonna end up being a bathroom. No, we don't want that one. Let's do, yeah, definitely this one. Is kind of close to the top one, but I'm going to slide it over some. Now, let's do back windows. I almost feel like these windows are darker than this. Okay. Let's do these 3 windows. And then there is took the roof off. There's a square window here. Okay, and pull this window. Oops. Not the wall paint, the window. Okay. I don't know if I can get awning to fix that. And this one's kind of off, but I'm going to center it. Okay. So this is what we are looking like so far. I now need to find the front door I want to use and the garage door. I need to fix this too. As much as I like this window, it's just it's not given like I want it to give. So I wish I had an up close picture of the front door. So with this being a very like contemporary house, doggone close to modern, I'm gonna use the black door and center it with the steps. Or do I want to use a glass door? Let's just use a black door, a glass black door. Like, why does that not feel dark enough? It's this door, and then it's this door. I don't know. Okay, let me just change it to that. Okay, let's fix this windows up here because I'm not feeling it. Let me delete the walls too while I'm at it. Oops. Not all the walls. Not all the walls. Just some. Okay, if I delete that, it takes the stairs away. That takes the stairs away too. Welcome to the stream. Hope you all doing real good. I think, don't want to leave that as is. It's just a very weird gap. But I do need to put like something here. Let's make it small. There we go. Okay. So it doesn't look so weird. Okay. And I'm gonna change. Just do that there. So that way it has three different, the different patterns of the house on the front. That looks a whole lot better. All right, now I wanted to fix the windows, so we're gonna fix the windows. I'm gonna leave this as is. I want to push this back. Perfect. And I'm gonna bring this out, bring this over. Shoot. Okay. True fact, I would not want to build this house in real life. Mm-mm. Let's see something. It's this weird little square right here. Welcome to my stream for anyone who's joining me. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Okay. Ugh, that looks terrible. Why do the stairs have to look like that? Okay, that's better. Okay. Let's do the same door, and I may switch the doors out. Maybe, hold that thought. Maybe this door. I think I'm gonna use like similar wood tones on the inside as I did on the outside. Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any spots. Before I start moving on to, other things. There we go. All right, so slowly but surely, getting somewhere. The roof and just getting those stairs right. Oh my goodness. It was enough to pull my hair out. Let's go. I'm just gonna match up that and match this up too. Do a nice little mini little patio section right here. Okay. All right, I'm liking it thus far. I feel like we need a window here, so let's do a small window. That's definitely not small. Actually, where is? You know what? I'm gonna switch these windows out because the windows were a little bit smaller. Oh, you know what? Wait. I'm about to mess myself up. Let's keep those windows, and then on the bottom, too, a small window. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And let's just do one window. I can change those windows out. This window actually is the perfect size to go there, so figure out what I want to do with this little piece of something here. I want to drag. Well, might as well. That way it doesn't look so weird. Okay. So now I'm going to put up the railing. And then I think I'm going to stop here. I need to find, it's a railing that I have, and it's like a dark color on the top and light on the bottom. I think, I want to say this is it. Yeah, that's it. All right, let me do this. And of course, I can change this out at another time. Let's do that. And crossing my fingers that I have the right one. If not, I'll go back and do this one, because this one is a nice, you know, really thin railing, but it needs to be kind of sort of modern. Do I have the actual railing going down, or do I not? Uh-oh. Yeah, that didn't work the way I thought it would. Okay, no. I could have sworn that railing had the arms to go down. Yeah, I could have sworn it did. Okay. Let's do this. As much as I hate to go base game right now, but that rail goes so good. Dang, man. That ain't bad either. That ain't bad at all. It'd be better if like it was white and brown, but we could do this. Let's do that for right now, because I'm sure, I know for sure that I have it in here somewhere. I just don't see it. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Yeah, it's the sodium fence. No. Yeah, it's the sodium railing, not sodium fence. So that doesn't look bad though. Even though I'm mixing two different fences, that doesn't look bad at all. I'm just trying to figure out why my CC's not showing. There we go. It's actually supposed to be like lighter than that. It's supposed to be kind of like this across the bottom. Shoot. Let's see, how does that look? It don't look bad, not at all. welcome to my stream. For anyone that's joining, please don't forget to thumbs up. And definitely don't forget to subscribe because it's free. And I really appreciate you taking the time out to join me tonight. I am going to be wrapping this portion of the build up because I have to go to work in the morning. And I'm not even tired. That's the funny thing about it. I'm not sleepy or tired. Like, I don't know if anyone's like this, but I've never been like a coffee drinker, y'all. And I literally started drinking coffee like last year. But I don't drink it every single day. You know, there's just some people that just have to have coffee every single day. I'm not one of them. I don't drink it. I don't want to say religiously because that's definitely not the term I want to use. But I don't drink it like most people have to have that coffee every single day. And I drink it more so to like mix my protein shake in it, if that makes sense. If you don't know what I'm talking about, definitely go to TikTok or Google it. So I literally only drink it maybe like 3 times a week. Sometimes I'll do 5, just depends upon how I feel. So I think that's why I don't feel tired. Usually coffee has the adverse effect for me, or opposite effect for me. So if I want to stay awake and I drink coffee, I go to sleep. And I learned that from one of my coworkers. She was like, you know, if you drink coffee because you want to stay awake, you're going to go to sleep. And so I'm like, oh, great. That's not helpful. No, not helpful at all. So I think that's probably why. I'm going to lower this down. Okay. Even though this is low. Shoot. Yeah, I can't delete that off. So I'm going to have to do the window trick. Yeah, no, that's not working either. That's not gonna work. I may have to delete this whole section off and put it back. Funny thing is, I've done this before. Let me just kind of shift these windows over a little bit. Oh wait, I think I realized what I did wrong. There we go. Let's see if what I'm thinking is gonna work. It's probably not gonna work. Okay. Let's see. It might put the floor right back. I mean the foundation right back. I knew that was gonna happen. Why? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna just put it back just for right now. And then I'm gonna fix this later on because I knew I did something wrong. See? Just when you think you figured it all out, it takes no time for you to realize that you didn't. Where's that little piece of foundation? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and fix all of that because I realized I did that wrong. I shouldn't have did the foundation, but that's okay. That's not a bad thing. And I do need to change these windows, but they kind of grown on me for some reason. So this is what I'm going to leave you guys with. So once the video is rendered, you can put it in the chat if you're here now, but if not, tell me if you think I should leave these windows or take them out. I know that the wood paneling is not as dark, but I feel like it adds a little bit more contrast to the house. So yeah, we got somewhere. So I'm gonna give y'all a little overall view. And again, once I actually start decorating and stuff, I may take the windows and change them out. But this is what it's looking like. This is not exactly how the house is in like the sketch I kind of drew up, and also you know, a couple of the plans that I was looking at and images I was looking at, but it's close. So like I said, the outside is of one house. The roof is not exactly the same, but it looks pretty good. It's definitely different. It's just grown on me. It's definitely grown on me. So we're gonna stop here. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I hope and pray that you come back and visit me again for my next live. I may go live again tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you care. As always, be safe in those streets. Be blessed. And I'm going to catch you in my next live or pre-recorded video. Bye.